thrilled to be here today for the second annual Empowerment Summit. We are going to focus on chasing our dreams, setting our goals, overcoming fear and doubt that we always have, and we're also going to take that information and learn how to build a diverse network, a tribe, so to speak.
We're here to learn and feed our brain, and we're going to take away a bunch of nuggets and then go and implement them in our each individual businesses.
We've got a beautiful stage set up that we provided for furniture and decor, really kind of put not only our best foot forward, but what's best for our community, and that's to make us look as great as we can for all the people that will be coming here today. We're just really excited and honored to be a part of it.
ElevateHer is an opportunity to network with wonderful individuals in Johnston County. It's an inspiring time to get to connect with women all over who are representing different fields, representing different demographics. So it's a good time to just connect and engage and learn from each other.
My grandmother, I think, is the one who planted the seed that sparked into my love for aviation. Because growing up with her, she had this desire to travel. And she always wanted to travel, but my grandfather would always say, "Honey, the cows can't take a day off." So I think for me, that really, seeing that and seeing her desire to travel and never get to, that put into me that I had to travel. I had to get out, I had to go see people, I had to meet people, I had to hear their stories.
I just wanted to show that women are capable of anything we put our mind to, and that if someone tells you no, that's just a challenge. If they say no, then go out and prove that you can. Because that's kind of been the theme of my life, and through good support of family and friends, I've been able to make that happen.
What do you think set you up to determine your spirit of determination and resilience? How did you cultivate that? How do we overcome fear and doubt and the challenges that we face, and how does that overcoming allow us to become more resilient, right, and cultivate that triumph that we really want to see at the end of the day? If you're not setting goals big enough that you don't fail sometimes, your goals aren't big enough.
If I can do something this big, better than the circumstances that I have and amongst my life, then I'll be successful and I'll be okay with it.
You have it in you just to take control of your life, and don't let your circumstances dictate who you are becoming.
Fear has stopped me from doing so many things. And I made a promise this year that I will no longer allow fear, false evidence appearing real, because it's not real. I will no longer allow fear to hinder me from stepping out.
Do not allow anything or anyone to stop you from reaching your goals, even if that means readjusting, even if that means placing a comma behind the but know that your best is yet to come.
Goals are like the software that programs the robot to stay on course. Don't veer off. No, you can't watch Netflix. Those actors have already accomplished their goals. No Instagram, how about that? No Facebook. Don't you dare binge watch TikTok. It's like a little voice in your head.
I enjoyed being at the ElevateHer conference today. Had a ball talking about goal setting, and I gave them my secret Get Sticky formula. And I hope they remember the important thing is to write it down. And not only that, you want to make sure that you take action. That was the most important part. And another tip that I gave them was to celebrate success along the way to accomplishing your goal.
The worst day on earth for a human, the last day when the person you are comes face to face with the person you could have been. And that's what I want to encourage you today. I want you to stop and make sure you're using all the gifts you brought to the planet.
I want you to become familiar with this term. It's called VUCA. VUCA. It stands for volatility, uncertainty, complexity, and ambiguity. Leaders fail because they fail to lead themselves in their families, in their communities, in their organizations. So this session is about self-leadership, because the ability to engage effectively in a VUCA environment is about leadership. It's how do you lead you?
Before you can lead others, you've got to lead yourself. You have to understand how your brain works, because your brain will get you places that you might regret. And then the second point is I talked about how cultural intelligence and emotional intelligence are inextricable. And what that means is that there are parts of ourselves that are broken, unfinished. That's the inner work that we have to do. It gets in the way of our ability to connect with others. And then the third important point is I talked about how important it is to really understand that people have different lived experiences. And so you have to acknowledge that we've gone through different things, and we have to be respectful of that, be humble about our own little life journey, and be open to understanding what others have gone through. And I call that self-leadership.